All right, so picture this, if you will. Pouring rain, a ship's deck, completely slick. And in the middle of it all, a group of fishermen locked in a battle with something
Oh, yeah,
huge.
when you say
I
huge.
mean, massive,
No.
absolutely massive.
Wow.
The source material really lays it on thick, thrashing, roaring its whole body, just jerking with this crazy power.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it makes you wonder, what could they possibly be dealing with?
It's funny you should say that because it's the way the whole scene just throws us right into the action that really gets me hooked. You're instantly right there on deck with those fishermen, feeling that chaotic energy, the rain, the slickness underfoot, the sheer danger of it all.
Oh, totally. And it's so vivid, too. You can practically hear the shouts of the fishermen trying to coordinate, being completely drowned out by the storm and the roars of this creature.
Oh, for sure.
And speaking of the creature, this source material, it doesn't hold back on the details about just how powerful this thing is.
Not one bit.
I mean, you've got massive thrashing, powerful body jerking. This is no ordinary catch. What do you make of that?
Well, I think that's where things get really interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's that sheer strength that you're talking about, the way it's fighting back against these fishermen. And these aren't greenhorns either. These guys, they know the sea. They've probably wrestled with their fair share of creatures. And yet this one, it's pushing them to their absolute limit.
It really makes you think about just what they're dealing with.
Exactly.
And they're using these thick, heavy ropes to try to control it. And you can tell from the description, this isn't their first rodeo. These are people who make their living from the sea. They know what they're doing. And still this creature has them on the ropes, so to speak.
Well, and speaking of the ropes, right? Those are a fascinating detail all on their own.
How so?
Think about it. Thick ropes. Multiple fishermen needed just to handle them. That paints a very specific picture of the scale of the creatures they normally deal with, right? And what have they encountered before that's prepared them for something like this? What does it mean if this is something completely different?
It's a really good point.
And then on top of everything else, you've got the rain.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say, doesn't that just make everything 10 times harder?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything is slick. Visibility is probably terrible.
Oh, I bet.
Every single action becomes that much riskier, that much more dangerous. One wrong move, one miscalculation, someone could be seriously injured or worse.
Yeah, that's the thing with the sea, isn't it? No room for error.
None whatsoever.
Okay, so we've got this intense life or death struggle playing out this creature that's clearly something extraordinary.
Something else.
But I feel like the bigger question here, the thing that's really got me hooked, is why?
The why.
What are they even hoping to accomplish here? What's the end game?
See, for me, that is where things get especially intriguing. Are we witnessing a routine fishing expedition gone wrong? Or is there a more deliberate purpose behind all of this?
Like a hunt.
Exactly. Are they hunting this creature specifically? And if so, why?
I mean, that's what's so fascinating about it, right? The text just drops us into this scene without giving us all the answers. We're left to speculate, is it valuable? Is it dangerous? Could this be some kind of incredible scientific discovery? We just don't know.
And that's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah,
It's impossible to say for certain from just this passage.
right.
But that creature's desperate fight, that sheer will to resist it, suggests something more than just blind panic.
There's something deeper there, isn't there? Like a real intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh man, the
Maybe what?
possibilities. But here's what really gets me. The passage ends with the outcome unknown.
Oh, it does.
Like cliffhanger style. Will they manage to subdue this creature? Or will something even more unexpected happen?
That's the question, isn't it? The one that kind of hangs in the air after you finish reading.
Yeah.
You're left to imagine what happens next.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of a glimpse like this, isn't it? It throws you right onto that chaotic deck, the waves crashing around you, the rain stinging your face, and leaves you to grapple not just with the what, but the why.
It really makes you wonder.
It does. If you were standing there in that moment, facing that unknown, what would your next move be?
What a thought.
Let us know what you think, because we'd love to hear your theories.